The President's remarks to a labor group from the Rose Garden of the White House, September 24th, 1963.
Thank you very much, Ralph. Secretary Wirtz, could you all come a little closer here? Fine. Very good. Let's see you. Well, I want to express a very warm welcome to all of you to the White House. I think that it's appropriate that this union should visit this very historic home, which belongs to all American citizens. Just behind you, those trees were planted by Andrew Jackson, who helped establish the political party, which some of us are members of, the Democratic Party. And I think that all around this garden, in fact, all around right in there is the pool which the school children of the United States built for Franklin Roosevelt, so that all around the White House and all around Washington and all around the country we see a good deal of the past, and looking at the past we have to determine what we're going to do in the future. And there seems to be more to do in the future than there ever was in the past, though I think it probably has always looked that way. We have a tremendous job to do here in the United States, and we have a tremendous job to do around the world. Here in the United States, we have the task, it seems to me, of building on what was done in the 30s and has been on occasions done since then, and that is establish a platform or a framework of life for all of our citizens, which will permit us to move steadily ahead with full employment without the recurrent recessions which have disturbed our life in the post-war period. Now, we don't have the answer to all of that, but I think it's within our reach. We have gone since the end of 1945, mostly because of what was done in the 30s, without the kinds of depressions which marked the post-World War I era. All of the things which I think have brought us relative prosperity since 45 have been due to the very hard and difficult fights in which this union and other unions were involved in the 30s. And the things now which all Americans take for granted were as controversial as any proposals and more controversial than any things we're now discussing today. Western Europe has been able now for nearly 15 years to move ahead without even a recession and with full employment. I think it's possible for us to do the same. I think that we know, while we're not completely in control of our economic life, we know enough about what's needed to be done that I think if we're given the opportunity to do it, we can move through the 60s in the strongest period of prosperity in the history of this country. Of course, what we need to do is get the program accepted. We have to do that for all the people coming into the labor market. We have to re-educate those who are trained in work which is no longer needed. We have to educate those who have been deprived of their chance during their early years. We have to find 10 million jobs in 2.5 years. We have a lot of problems here in the United States, and we have to try to provide equality of opportunity for all Americans. These are efforts which we need your help on. We're going to have a very close fight in the Congress this week on our tax bill. We're going to have it again on the ARA. We're going to have it on manpower retraining. I signed a bill today on medical education, which has been an effort which we have worked on for 14 years. I'm hopeful in the next 2 weeks we're going to sign the most comprehensive program on mental retardation and mental health. I hope before the end of the year we're going to sign a bill on civil rights. There are a lot of things still left to be done in this country, and I think that we can do them. Now, we need your help. I know that the Washington seems far away, but everything we do up here, everything we can do in the Hill, everything we can do in the White House, finally finds its influence in the farthest parts of this country. This union has dealt with automation, has dealt with civil rights, has dealt with the problems of employment, has dealt with the problems of pensions, has dealt with the problem of old age security, dealt with the problem of education of their children, re-education of workers, and all the rest. All the problems that you're dealing with in your union, we're dealing with as a country. So I hope we can work closely together. We're very glad to have you here. I hope that you'll have a few minutes to spare and can perhaps pass through the White House and see where John Adams and Lincoln, Jackson, Theodore Roosevelt, Woodrow Wilson, Franklin Roosevelt, Harry Truman, and others have lived. and we're glad to have you here. Appreciate you coming. Thank you.